You can buy the perfect rental, right price, right rent, clean house, and still lose money because you bought in a market that was quietly turning against you. Here are the warning signs that show up months before prices move and exactly where to find it for free. While you can't time the market, you know what to look for. I know this feels overwhelming and maybe a little scary. That's normal. Let me give you the answer right now and then show you how to use it. This is the same tool that I use when I buy rental properties with my money. The warning sign number 1, it's called months of supply. Some people call it the absorption rate. It's really the same thing. It tells you one thing, how fast a market is selling the homes it has. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you have a block and there are 10 homes for sale. That is what we call a high absorption rate, also known as a buyer's market. I have a client who invests in Laureate Park in the Lake Nona area of town. When he bought his first investment property, he bought in a seller's market. There were multiple offers. Now he just bought his second property, and there are tons of properties that are on the market. He was able to make multiple offers and get the deal that he was really looking for. Here's how it works. You take all the homes for sale in a market, then you look at how many sell each month. Months of supply tell you how long it would take to sell every home on the market if nobody listed a new home and sales kept going at the same pace. There's a simple rule that runs the entire market. 6 months of supply is what we call a balanced market, meaning neither the sellers or the buyers hold all the power. Under 6 months, sellers have the power, also called a seller's market. Homes sell fast because there usually isn't anything for sale. Prices hold or climb, you have to move quick, and you don't get to negotiate much. Over 6 months, the power flips to you. Homes start sitting, sellers get nervous, you can ask for a lower price, repairs, and closing help, and actually get it. You're an investor. This is when you want to buy. So before you fall into love with the house, check the number for that market. Is it under 6, over 6, climbing, dropping? That one number tells you who's in control before you ever make an offer. And here's the best part. Most first-time home investors miss. The number is free. You don't need a special tool. Your local realtor association posts it every month. Sites like Redfin and Realtor.com show it. Any agent worth anything can pull it up in 2 seconds. You're not guessing, the data is right there. Now let me show you why this matters so much for you as an investor, not just a buyer. When you buy a rental, you're making 2 bets. You're betting people will rent it, and you're betting that you can sell it one day for more than you paid for it. Months of supply touches both bets. If supply is low and demand is high, the area is hot. People want in. That usually means strong rental demand, good for you, but you'll pay more and fight for the deal. If supply is high and climbing, homes are sitting. That's your chance to buy below asking, but you have to ask, why are they sitting? Is it more listings or is demand drying up? Because if demand is leaving, your rent and your future sales price can leave with it. In a minute, I'm going to show you the exact moment this number flipped in Orlando this year and how reading it right would have stopped you from overpaying by thousands. Stick with me because this is the part that separates people who buy smart from people who buy and pray. People say the Orlando market like it's one place. It's not. A neighborhood like Winter Park can be tight and fast, homes gone in weeks. Drive 20 minutes to a softer area near Davenport or Kissimmee and homes can sit for months. Same city, 2 completely different markets, 2 completely different deals. So when you check months of supply, you don't just check the whole metro and call it a day. You zoom in, you check the zip code, you check the price, you're shopping. A $300,000 home and a $600,000 home in the same town could be on opposite sides of that 6-month supply. That is why people buy bad deals in good markets. They read the big headlines and skip the local one. Don't be that person. There's a second number that backs this one up, days on market, and that's how long the average home sits before it sells. When days on market start stretching out, that demand cools in real time. Low supply and short demand on market, hot rising supply and longer days on market, the tide is going out. You want to see both before you commit. Once you found a market that actually works, the next question is, where is the neighborhood? where your deal fits into the budget. That's why I help people figure out in an investment roadmap session. Even if we never work together, you'll walk away knowing that one market that fits into your money and the exact rent number you need to hit. Get this part down and the rest gets a whole lot easier.